So we're on our way to Elijah Clarke State Park. We're supposed to have a really nice spot on the water, but I just wanted to show you that traveling isn't always glamorous.
Wait, you don't think Bob's Discount Gas is glamorous?
We're
The parking lot at Bob's Discount Gas. Admiring the view here. This is the Savannah River behind me, and over on the other side there is South Carolina. We're at a state park in Georgia actually, and South Carolina is just across the river, so we're really close. We're literally right on the border. The state park we're at is called Elijah Clarke State Park. Beautiful little state park, and really I want to show you guys something. This is the campsite that we have here at this park. It's unbelievable. I mean, how many campsites do you know of that you get a view right over the water here on the Savannah River? You can't complain about the view, and you can't complain about this campsite here. So we've been at this campsite now for, I would say, the last 4 or 5 days, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be heading off to Augusta, Georgia is only about 40 minutes away. The Masters is actually 2 weeks away. For those of you that know anything about golf, the Masters is one of the major tournaments in golf. So we decided we're going to take a tour up there today and check it out, see what's going on. I'd like to see what Augusta actually looks like. I doubt very seriously we're going to get anywhere near the golf course, but we'll try to get close. Maybe we can get a couple long shots of the golf course, but I'm not counting on it. But fingers crossed, maybe we'll catch something. Barb's also been bugging me about, she wants to go to a Chick-Fil-A, so I think we're going to be going to a Chick-Fil-A too. But while we're jumping in the car and heading to Augusta, I'm going to give you a little tour around this state park here. Beautiful. And so while I'm doing that, we'll head off to Augusta, and then we'll catch up with you in a few minutes. Elijah Clarke State Park is a 447-acre park located on the western shore of Clarke Hills Lake, one of the largest lakes in the southeast. The park is named for Elijah Clarke, who was a frontiersman and war hero who led a force of pioneers in Georgia during the American Revolution. He is buried in the park along with members of his family in the private cemetery. So here at Elijah Clarke State Park, there is a representation of the old homestead that Elijah Clarke and his wife Hannah lived in. And usually you can come through here and tour the museum. Today it's closed, it's off season, so they don't have it open, but in the summer they're open and you can tour and you can see how they lived. Unfortunately though, we're gonna have to pass on that because we can't get in, so maybe next time.
If mini putt's your thing, this state park has it. Everything you need is up at the office, and all you got to do is go and ask. If you brought kids with you, there's actually a couple playgrounds here at the park that you can come and release them into the wild and let them burn off some energy. Also here at the park, they have this really nice beach area. It's not huge, but it's set up for beach volleyball. There's picnic areas. There's a boat launch as well, so you can come down with the kids, bring a picnic lunch, and play at the beach. It isn't actually that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot colder, but it's not. I wouldn't go swimming right now, but it's not freezing.
There's 2 walking trails here at this state park, and this happens to be the longer of the 2. It's about 3 miles. It's right beside the Hornets Nest Amphitheater. If you come to this state park, it's a little bit wet, a little bit muddy today, so I think we're going to pass on this one, but we're going to try the other one, which is about 3/4 of a mile, a little bit shorter, so we'll check out that one.
We're at the second walking trail in the park. For those of you that like a longer trail, the first one we showed you was better. This one here is a little bit shorter, so for people like me who don't necessarily care to do huge hikes, this is it.
This state park has about 160 campsites, 20 cottages available for rental, a beach, nature trails, miniature golf, and playgrounds for the kids. This is one state park that you shouldn't miss if you're in the area. There is so much to see and do. One thing for sure is you will not be disappointed with the view from your living room.
All right, we're off to Augusta, Georgia. And for those of you that know and that golf, know that Augusta National, home of the Masters, is actually in Augusta. So we're off there. We're going to see how close we can actually get to the golf course and maybe catch a few glimpses of it. Not expecting to get too close because actually the Masters is coming up in a couple weeks. So I'm sure they're busy getting everything ready and so, but anyways, it'll be cool to see. I've always wondered what Augusta actually looked like. It'll be interesting to see. So we'll take you guys along, and we'll share with you what we find on the road to Augusta.
So on our way to Augusta, I had all these ideas in my head of what it was going to be like. All the pictures you see from TV, the beautiful greens, the majestic views and sunsets, the babbling brooks rolling through the greens. I just had this whole idea of what it was going to be. And then we got there. And all we saw was this green. We did catch the main gate for about 3 seconds. But other than that, it was shrubs till the eye could see. Now at one point, I had Barb stick the GoPro out the window because I caught a glimpse of what looked like greens. And this is what we saw. This was the closest we got to Augusta National.
So that was a little disappointing, but to be honest with you, it's pretty much what I expected. Not much to see. Everything's covered. The gates are like locked, like Fort Knox there. You can't see much. We drove through it and like literally there's bushes, so not much to see. You can't see the golf course at all, but it is pretty busy down there. And I was surprised that you can buy tickets and down there, and I didn't realize that they've got vendors set up all down there for buying and selling tickets. So but anyways, kind of a bust, but still kind of cool to see where the Masters is actually played. But now we are on another mission to get Barb some Chick-Fil-A.
Woohoo! It's Chick-Fil-A day.
We are now off to a Chick-fil-A so that Barb can check off one of her items on her bucket list since we left. Yeah. Eating at a Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Yes, we're in Chick-fil-A. Ordered. Now we're just waiting. We've been waiting for this for a while. I'm very excited. You want to see me eat like a savage?
Was it worth it?
It was. It was, and I'm not waiting so long next time. So we're leaving Augusta. I just finished my Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm stuffed. It was very good. It was extremely good. I will go back to Chick-fil-A. How about you?
Was it everything you dreamed of, though?
It was everything I dreamed of and then some.
That's all I've been hearing for the last 2 days is you wanting to go to Chick-fil-A.
Yep, Chick-fil-A, baby.
Glad we got that out of the way. So today is moving day. Time to move on. We've been here 5 days. Yeah, it's been a great stay at Elijah Clarke State Park. Love this park. Highly recommend it if you're in the area and you're looking for a nice quiet spot, big sights, lots to do here. Highly recommend this stop. But for us, it's time to go. So let's see if I can get this camper packed up and loaded up and ready to go. while I'm doing that, roll the end credits, and we shall see you in the next video. See you guys.